Hello there. We're here at level 17 for Automachef, Meals on Wheels, which, honestly, a lot of this wasn't a worry. We'll hurry up, and he's talking about world conquering, which kind of scares me a little. But here is the final little thing to the puzzle. I had to try to, well, let's mention what's new for this one was takeout, which has to be served in a certain order, while this here is our regular restaurant, and they still want boxed meals here. The helicopter, which was the Texas burger plus some fries, and then the jet age meal with the big salad and hot wings. So over on the left here is the jet age meal, which was the least complicated of the two. We have order readers for each of them as one combined whole, so they are looking for anything for the restaurant or drive-through ordering the jet age meal. So the jet age meal, when I tested it and started the run, it started producing it pretty slowly, mainly on the fried chicken side, and the fried chicken is a process, a much longer process, and that's why I chose to add the advanced readers to it, or advanced dispensers to it. Going through here, going through the fryer, it has to be turned into breaded chicken pieces, then fried, and then finally we add the sauce. We got introduced to sauces and liquids previously with these pumps, and these pumps are just very strange to make the connections with. Like, you can misclick very easily. That's been my experience so far. And then for the big salad, since that doesn't require too many additional steps other than, you know, grilling the or toasting the bread slice in order to create croutons, it's not really too complicated. I did put this on high speed. I put this on normal, and because this only saved me 50 seconds from power saving, and that's the only difference, I kept that lower. Although power, I believe, and we'll see on the run here when we go hit start, that it's really not much of a like limiting factor, the power usage. Then this I had to reconfigure a bit, so I had one conveyor going this way, one conveyor going this way, and taking advantage of the long arms that could go across here. That's how I managed to sort it. Otherwise I was going to have to use bridges and stuff like that to really get this to work properly. We tried to create a little bit of symmetry between the two though, just because that's, you know, it's nice. Anyway, once everything is done here with the jet age meal, it can go through the packaging machine and then into a box where it can be sorted depending on where, you know, the order is going. I use the regular order reader for the ones that were going to the restaurant because that can go out regardless of order. But the unique feature of the advanced order reader is that there is this right here. So there's other options here, like on when order count is greater than 1, or off when pending order count is greater than 1. These three actions at the bottom are new and unique to the advanced order reader. So I use that on these two, which were gonna be the ones that kind of handled all the takeout stuff, but everything is going into a bin, including this helicopter meal, which, you know, everything is going to go through here, this packing machine. We have this tiny little fry thing. I'm so glad that this can have such a small footprint. We can kind of stick it wherever it needs to go. This whole thing does get controlled by order readers. I did not change the timings of anything. I know that most people like to make sure that they know the timings, but yeah, I didn't do anything to it. This I did put on high speed. Basically, when the order comes in, it needs to make it quick, is what I have discovered. Now, do we lose a bunch of orders towards the end? Yes, absolutely, because it's still too slow, and I'm sure we could increase the efficiency. But if we go ahead and start here, it's very sporadic. There's like one rush and then a big break and then another one. And it's super odd. They just come in pretty sporadically, like I guess you would in real life. So you'll notice first off, we've used almost 1,000 energy before like the first order comes in. The limiting factor still definitely for the jet age meal is that pesky hot wings, because it has to go through so many steps. It has to get breaded, then fried, and then the hot sauce needs to get added and needs to get plated. And then from there, it still needs to be packaged. So the jet age meal, like that one just barely went out. Now, thankfully, we still accomplished all of our objectives, but you can see there's going to be orders expiring left and right. Now, I do wonder if we're going to have, at some point, all 3 different expo windows open. So there's going to be a drive-thru, there's going to be a restaurant one, and a takeout one. And that's going to be such a pain in the butt. I can already see how it's going to be conveyor central, which is unfortunate because it's so inefficient and all you're doing there is mapping out like which direction things should go. And that's it. It wasn't like, the efficiency is pretty terrible, but we got all 3 objectives completed, so success. Level 17, Meals on Wheels. Hopefully this helped you guys out, and if it did, please throw this video a like or shoot me a subscription. That would be most appreciated. But for now, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.